Hey there, Dr. Karen, and I'm just checking in. I had recently found out about the church shooting in Kentucky, so I wanted to express my deep felt condolences for that community. I remember when there was a school shooting in Uvalde, which is pretty close to home. And then just, I don't know, share a few tips for our families and children as a clinical psychologist. Our children look for us for emotional cues on how to feel. Like if we're calm, if we're centered, if we're emotionally regulated, then they can follow suit. So that's my first tip is, be calm yourself, take care of yourself, and then provide reassurance. Explain that, our police, our teachers, our community works hard to keep them safe, acknowledge their feelings, they're normal and understandable. And limit media exposure and probably social media. I mean, maybe even entirely. I know I have a friend with all the flooding, like she's, they're completely got off social media just because it's too much with the flooding in Kerrville. Let children talk about their feelings without judgment. Children can be really creative, so you can let them express their feelings with play or writing or art. And that's why there's play therapy, in my field. Don't force conversations. And then you want to watch for warning signs, be alert for changes in behavior, such as difficulty sleeping or nightmares, changes in appetite, changes in difficulty concentrating, withdrawing from friends, even if you can see anxiety and fear. And then regression, they might be clingy at bedtime, want to go, sleep with you, if they've been in their own bed for a while, or kind of regressing. There are practical ways to help your community, providing food and water to first responders, providing necessities to the community or people, the affected families. You could donate blood if that's something that you like doing. Attend community healing events, support local businesses that are affected, advocate for improved safety measures, participate in community mental health initiatives, and then strengthen your connections in your community, get to know your neighbors, support funding of mental health programs, share resources. And then as far as, when our kids are back in school in August, just kind of maintaining connection with school, learning, the teachers and the admin and, their safety procedures. And then, make sure you get ongoing support. And then if you notice any of those, major changes in your children or even in yourself or, adults and family members, then do reach out and get mental health support, a psychologist such as me or a licensed professional counselor. But there's a lot of support out there. So I wish you and your family well. I